The easiest way to flop a startup is building your product. And that's exactly how I built 3 failed startups, because I was exactly thinking just about the product. But what nobody tell you is that the product actually doesn't matter. So let's recap. When I was building my SaaS, I was thinking that the most important thing is building a good product for my users. But if you don't think about marketing, distribution, and how you're gonna convince those people to buy your product, and if you cannot make sales and people don't actually use your product, it will flop. So what I've done is I took a step back and I've tried to learn everything to sell a product. If you don't have a social media account, nobody will be able to know what products do you sell. I completely understand the importance of all this that I said before now. If you can convince people that your product is good, or at least will give a good outcome to them, they'll definitely buy it. And they will be your first users. The most important, if they know your product is in the early stages, they'll definitely give you feedback. And with those feedbacks, you can iterate and make your product better. So without this, I wouldn't even dare to build a product. You might be asking yourself, what can I do then instead? First, understand about distribution. You need to picture a customer persona for your product. I know that sounds very cliche, but it's the truth. You need to know. So, for example, if you're doing something like Call AI Competitor, which is a calorie app, you need to think Call AI has already a huge market into the fitness persons and also people trying to lose weight. So you would have to target a very specific customer and niche that's looking to lose weight, because just then you would have that segmented market for yourself. And with that, you know where to find those people into Facebook or into Reddit or into any other social media. For example, LinkedIn is a great place for leads. If you have already an established brand, it's also a great place for sales. But YouTube is a great place for sales. If you can build trust and make people understand you, you can definitely make a lot of money on YouTube. And eventually, if you keep doing this and iterating over and over, getting customer feedbacks or getting people replies, you will understand about distribution and marketing. So if I were you, what I would do exactly right now, if you want to build a product, the easiest way is to create either a Notion page, just a normal landing page. You can do this even with GitHub or Lovable or Bolt.new. And from that page, you can just put your product, your proposition. If you see any travel agency or airplane page, they never show airplanes. They always show the outcome. You being in Hawaii or you traveling to see back your family. And it's always about that. People are not interested in your product. People are interested in the result your product will give to them. So it's very important to target the result, show the results into your product. And with that, people will have a good understanding about this is his product and this is actually what's solving. So whenever they see your product, they're already, oh, all right. Sometimes if your product is very specialized and niche, you also need to put the features of your product, because if you're doing a software product, it would depend on what framework or software the person is using to be compatible with what they already have. So it's always important to think about how your customers will see that and what they want from your page, what they want from your services. This is the way I could think of is try to understand who do you want to sell to? Because once you have the one single person, you can easily picture in which channels they would be in Reddit, in which channels they would be in YouTube, and you can start being part of that person's journey online. You know, you can join the same Facebook groups, can join the same Instagram channels and comment and post and create your own content, because it's from that will generate leads for you, will generate the proper sales and everything for your business. So this is what I'm doing right now.